Not you.
I know, right? Hey guys, this is me, Steph, and
And me,
David,
David.
and we are your Cincy directors. If you're catching this on the replay, great for showing up when you can, because those who show up go up. And thank you guys for everyone who is on here live with us tonight. We're so happy to have you here. Um, so it is the beginning of the month. We're already off to a great start for this month. So good job, guys. I'm so proud of you. Um, we have a long month to go and a lot of great things that are happening. I want to go through some updates really quick right off the bat. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is the NHL Warmer Collection. And so I want to make sure that everybody's clear on this, that this is not a pre order type thing like the NFL ones. When these sell out, they're gone. So if you know anyone that is an NHL fan, or they might be an NHL fan, oh, let me get Ashley in here, or they might be an NHL fan, then you need to make sure that you are marketing to them this opportunity. I can tell you, I missed the NFL. I had a girl, I posted in my group, but I don't know what they're into, right? I'm not watching like what they're doing on Sunday night or Monday night. So I don't know necessarily that they're really big football fans. And I could have sold 2 Kansas City Chiefs warmers on the pre-order, but the girl didn't see it happen in my group, and I didn't know she was an NFL fan. So reach out to those people in your group. Make sure that they know that this is an option. If you live in, um, if you have friends or family that live in like St. Louis, I definitely would reach out, because or any of these cities, where the NHL is homed. Homed, is that a word?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Homed.
And we messaged support about
The NFL warmers.
the NFL warmers. The flyer was not very clear.
Yeah, it wasn't clear, and then there's been no release date on when those are going to be coming back for us to order. It looked like, to me at first, it looked like it was just the pre-order. We totally missed it, and then I was like, oh crap, I got to get these 2 warmers for this girl that told me randomly, like the other day, that she and her mom are both big Chiefs fans. And I'm like, okay, well, there went that PRV. That's like what, $670 in PRV, right? I could have had, and I just tossed it out the window. So,
But if you read the fine print on
yes,
that particular
on
flyer
the news tab,
on the news
it
tab,
was on the FAQs for the
yeah,
NFL warmers, but it's in the fine print, and it does say that they will be available for purchase. So just keep watching the news tab for more information on that, and then go ahead and keep sharing it. Now, we don't know if it'll be all teams or if it'll just be what was left over. We'll just have to wait and see when we get to that point. But I can tell you this, I went ahead, posted in the ISO group to see if there were anybody that had them, and I got like 4 people messaging me just on the Chiefs one. So I'm not really that concerned, but I'd much rather be able to add it to a party for this customer, and then she'd start building some rewards. So keep an eye on that. But the big difference is with the NHL is when those sell out, they're gone. They won't be making any more. They made what they made for the teams that they had, and that's that. So that's that one. We also have Bring Back My Buddies coming, and our teamies in Alabama. Uh, I think this could be huge with the elephant if we just kind of market that as, the right way with your customers and stuff. I know that our daughter is like the massive Alabama fan, and she had to have that elephant.
Who's
So,
Sandy?
yes. So she got that when it came out the first time around. But the sloths, they're huge, and this unicorn, I personally plan on buying 3 of them just to have in my stash because I know that they will probably sell out. So I know everybody's budget is a little bit different, so you make sure you make the right decisions for you. But that unicorn will probably be a big seller, and you probably won't have trouble getting it off your hands. Um, the sloth, I think it can go either way. People love it or they don't. So it's just going to be depending on how you market it. But Ashley, for you too, you're an Alabama fan. You probably can also use that to market that to some of your customers that are also Alabama fans too, selling the elephant out there. I wish we had like a little jersey for it. Wouldn't that be super cute? Anyway,
Oh, wouldn't that be cute?
it would be cute.
But there's no body to it. It's just the head, right?
No, they're bringing back the buddy. Hold on.
You could probably order like
Oh,
an
yeah.
Yeah, I bet you could get like the infant size. This would be a great Christmas gift. So these are the full size buddies that are coming out. They're coming back and they'll be on sale. When does that say? The 13th.
On the 12th.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the 12th or 13th?
Oh, wait. The email was sent Tuesday, October 13th.
I could have swore it said the 12th before.
Your BWS site.
So I don't know. That just says the email. Let me look here. Let me look at the calendar. Might be easier just to go to my personal calendar. Okay. Bring back my bunny. Yes, they'll be available on the 12th, and then they're going to email your customers on the 13th. That's correct. Right. I'm glad I looked that up. Yes. So
I think I talked about that.
Did you talk about that when I was sick?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're such a good guy.
You have to go back and watch that video.
I probably will not do that. I will probably just trust in your skill that I have trained you up well. Okay. Okay. The other thing that dropped today is they're changing the approach to product status list dates. We know it's been a struggle with the product status list. Like I know Ashley's felt it, and I know some of you others have talked to me about it, where it says it'll be in this date, and then it's like the 17th, and it's like the 18th, and now it says it's the 20th, and you're like, wait, it said the 17th. I'm pretty sure it said the 17th. So they're changing. Love you. Love you too. You can have time until I'm done with this. Okay. So I know that that's been a struggle, and it looks like they're going to be changing that from using that optimistic date to a more meaningful date. It really just kind of skirts around the subject. Starting Tuesday, October 6th, and every Tuesday moving forward, they're going to communicate the product status list, which products will be made available to purchase on Thursday of that week. Does that make sense? So just check that on the news tab for more information. It just looks like it's going to be updated only on Tuesdays instead of them doing it like randomly, which is what it kind of seemed like they were doing to me. So those are the big things I think we have for all of that. But what David and I kind of wanted to share with you tonight, and it's something that as a newer consultant, this will be really helpful. And I'm going to share my screen. Maybe. This one? Yeah. And nod your head. Can you see it? Yes. Okay, good. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about order statuses and, you know, kind of how to tell the difference and what do each one of the order statuses mean. So when you go into your orders, and some of you probably already know this, and that's fine, but some of this you may not know exactly what the different titles of different things mean. So when you go to orders and your order history, all of your orders will have a different status. So kind of like you can see, and I don't know if my mouse shows up on this or not, but like right here, whoops. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. So like this one says printed, and the one above it says posted with the arrow, and then shipped, and then partial shipped. All of those mean different things to you. And David's going to actually go through what those different things mean because I printed it out for him, guys. You're up.
I'm up. Paid. When an order is submitted and payment has been accepted, it enters the paid status. That's the very like step one.
Step one. Yep.
Processed is an order is given the status of processed only when it is associated
Why don't you go take a shower?
with the setup of a subscription,
Then I'll take
such as
one
a
after you.
cross-border or PWS subscription. It is used to indicate that an initial subscription template has been created. Posted means an order is given the status of posted when it first displays the Cincy order management software. It is then sent to the correct warehouse for inventory. That's when they're pulling the actual inventory. Or it's getting distributed to the correct
warehouse. So we typically were getting all of our orders from Texas, but I don't know if some of you here in Jonesboro area noticed that a lot of our orders are now getting distributed out of Idaho, Meridian, and that's because that's where they have the majority of the products to fill our orders. So they're shifting that order status to the different DCs so that it can get filled without back order as quickly as possible.
Yes. Printed means a printed order has an invoice created and is ready to be picked and packed. So like posted, picked, shipped, all the rest of these, all the way down to the very end, are basically have to do with the actual warehouse and the actual inventory shift from the different statuses. Shipped is we printed the shipping label and your order moves to ship status. You can now monitor delivery of your order and the tracking information. Keep in mind when it says shipped, that means they have just created the label. It doesn't necessarily mean it's left the warehouse to wherever, because if anybody shipped anything, when you create a label from UPS or FedEx and it says shipped, that just means the label's been created.
Yeah.
So
So you may go in and you may get a notification. I've even got notifications that an order shipped, and of course I instantly click on it to see like where it is in the process, because I never really pay attention when an email comes in, and so it may still say the data's not there yet, or the carrier hasn't received the package. So just be mindful that when it says ship, that means it's gone from that point to the next step. Now, if your order stays in shipped, but you don't get that tracking number, I would say within a day, or that tracking number doesn't activate within a day, you need to be contacting support, because it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. Usually once you print the label, by the time they actually get it to the carrier, the very first step is being scanned at the truck. So partially shipped, refer to the product status list for the most current list of products that will not be included in orders original shipment.
And also when you look at your order, it will tell you, when you pull the party summary up, it will tell you which orders are back ordered. So kind of walks you through that a little bit more. So you kind of, before you get the actual packing slip, which the packing slip also tells you what items were back ordered, it can give you kind of a little bit of a heads up so that you know what to tell your customers.
Yeah. The other thing it could possibly say is back ordered or partial back ordered, and refer to the product status. Basically, that means that they didn't have any in any of the particular warehouses at the moment, and they're waiting on inventory to actually be refilled.
Yes.
So anyway, those are all the different kinds of statuses. The other thing on that same screen is whether it's a PWS order is also listed on that same screen, whether it's on a party and all that.
An individual order and all those. So I hope that kind of helped a little bit with kind of just knowing the differences between the orders and when they go out. I know that that'll be really helpful to some of our newer consultants, because I wasn't always sure, like when I first started, when it says processed, what the freak does that mean? How much longer do I have to wait is what I wanted to know, right? And so I know that now when it says posted, I'm still waiting a few more days in most situations. And when it says printed, then I know it's really, really going to be like we're in the queue point where it's about to ship, you know? And I would say when orders are printed, typically within 2 days, it ships, you know? So that kind of helped me just kind of gauge it. Now, of course, as we get into Christmas, which is typically our busiest season, and I'm not even sure what to expect this year, because we have already been in Christmas level busyness. So we just need to be mindful and honestly be honest with your customers. They should understand we are going through a crazy time, and I am just so grateful for our company, because while we have been experiencing out of stocks and delays in orders, we have not been experiencing what some other direct sales companies have, with the, like, I just got an email that my Pampered Chef order from July shipped today. So, I mean, when I think about that, it's October and it's shipped from July. Like, yikes, we could be in a whole lot worse of a situation. So I'm really happy and thankful for the job that they're doing and the efforts that they're putting forward to.
Sometimes it's all about the way you spend the.
Yeah.
I mean, being positive and optimistic about the actual process itself. I mean,
right. And you know, if you're really worried about it, honestly, grab yourself on your next order some, you know, what is it, body samples. Grab yourself an extra stack of body samples. And then if you have something that's back ordered or a customer wanted to send that was out of stock, throw that in with their order instead, and with a note for whatever they wanted and said, hey, I know you were looking for this. I have you on my list. As soon as it comes back in stock, I'll let you know. They will really appreciate that, just a little bit of extra touch. If you don't have it in your budget to do body samples or a wax sample, a note saying, hey, I didn't forget this. I know that this is something you were wanting and we were out of stock on it, but I have you on my list. As soon as I see it come back in stock, I'm going to get with you. It's really a communication problem. And I'll tell you, even just in our personal life, David and I this last week, we've discovered that communication is so important. And it's important at all levels, not just with your business, but in your personal life, with your family, with your friends, with everybody, and being transparent in your communication, letting them know what's going on, and just being honest with them. You know, most of the people, when I tell them, oh, that's on back order, they're pretty cool with it. They're like, well, what's something similar? And there's almost always something I can offer in comparison to what they were wanting. So yeah, just make sure that you're kind of using your imagination, if you will, to help your customers get through this busy season.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of people posting stuff about something's back ordered and they wanted to get one. They're gonna, they're the negative Nancy,
yeah,
a negative Nancy old saying or whatever.
Yeah.
And stay away from that
high
kind
road
of mentality.
Take the high road.
Because if you are posting those kind of things on,
and I don't think we really have
like
that problem with our team.
I know, but but
it's easy to get sucked into that mentality as you're in these other groups, as you're in, as you're in all kinds of different groups with different consultants. It is really, really easy to get sucked into that negative mentality instead of thinking the opposite way of it is like, how blessed are we that we're out of stock?
Yes.
Our business is thriving. There are businesses closing their doors every day, and our business with Cincy is thriving. So, I mean, it's all about how you look at it and the perspective you look at it from. So we are very, very blessed. So just remember yourself. It's okay to be upset about it, but don't pass that along to someone else, or, just share your blessings, right? Well, I don't have any of this, but have you smelled walnut, raisin, or whatever it is? That is some good stuff right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thomas likes that one.
Yeah. he's like 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. I told him about it when it came in, and he's like, that one smells good.
So good. It's so good. So
I almost ate the bar.
What? No, he ate the bar.
I wanted to eat the bar.
I know, right? Right. It's really that good.
I told you when we opened it, I was like, man, this is
really
so
that good. Yes. So that's really the big things. There was something else I was going to show you guys this. Did I share this with you? My brain is like so fried. I don't think I've fully recovered from being ill.
Did we ever figure out how to do the poll? Stupid.
Don't even bring the polls up. I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm so tired of Facebook saying stuff.
Did you guys see this "'Tis the Season for Giving" a post I did in the group the other day? Let me share this. I hope I'm sharing the right screen. Okay, so this thing here is like a freaking phenomenal idea. Okay, this is. When I figured this up, I figured you do one warmer in a bar, and then you could do like 2 bars and a room spray. I don't know. However, I calculated it up the other day. I was like, you can get like 36 gifts out of this bundle. So this is like an amazing option if you know somebody that has a business that's looking to give office gifts out. If you know a company that does like a Christmas, like giveaway Christmas party kind of thing. That's a really great deal. $271 plus tax and shipping. And then this has the whole breakdown in there for how you put that in, I think. Yeah. How you enter it into a party so that you can get this down to that rate. But this is awesome. I actually have a networking meeting tomorrow, and I'm printing these out, and this is what I'm taking with me to the meeting to give to each one of the people so they can take them with them back to their bosses. Because would be great. This would be great for, even if you're thinking of yourself and you have 30 people to buy a gift for this Christmas, Hello, tax write-off. I'm just saying it. The first year we did Cincy, everybody got Cincy gifts for Christmas from us.
And then everybody signed up under us. And...
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, I guess I can't buy you anymore, Cincy. Except my mom. I can still buy my mom Cincy because I can't get her to join yet. Still working on her. But this is a great option. I mean, so if you're looking for yourself for Christmas gifts, because you can mix and match. You can mix and match the warmers. You can mix and match the scents. You can mix and match the flowers, all of this. And I saw this on the director's page and I was like, this is freaking brilliant. So tomorrow I will be presenting this to my group. But I also want to make sure I went over it with you guys just because it is like a really great deal. Stop sharing. So if you didn't see that, it's on our group page. You'll just go hop in there and then it's not very far down. I posted it. What day did I post this on? I posted it on October 1st, which I know October 1st was a crazy day. And a lot of us had product launch hangovers from being up in the middle of the night to order your Christmas holiday stuff. So that's cool. If you missed it, that's why I wanted to bring it up again here tonight. That is really the big things that we wanted to cover tonight. So I'm going to stop the recording here and then we can just chat.